That was a fucking lie. Like many chronically online individuals with the love of anime, I've heard about and played needy streamer Overload. Also, like many chronically online individuals with the love of anime, I related to Ame's immense need of a professional psychiatrist. So that's why, upon hearing about Yunyun Rhythm Psychosis, a game centered around a Denpa girl named Cutie, and her obsessive interest in a fictional character from a Denpa anime named Yunyun, made by the same developers behind NSO, I was very excited and eager to play the game. However, upon playing the demo for an hour, I did notice a few issues with the translation of certain lines in the game, particularly concerning the usage of very cringeworthy slang terms nobody says in real life. For example, Skibbity Toilet was still somewhat popular at the time of its release, so I initially wrote it off as them trying to do what needy streamer Overload did and use popular slang terms from the internet, and thought that maybe by the time they finish the game, they'll edit it out with terms that are more long-standing and won't be dated by next week.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man.
Yeah, about that. As a result of this, I was originally not going to buy the game until a discount came, but considering everything that has happened, as well as how they plan to alter the translations post-release, I decided to give it a chance, especially considering how excited I was to play the actual game. The game starts off normally, similarly to that of the demo. It begins with Yunyun entering contact with Cutie in the real world and being asked to configure gameplay settings. You then go through a brief tutorial about how the game works by playing through your first song. I really like the visuals on the screen and the fact that Yunyun is like a little shimeji here, cause it's like really cute that they just took the time to add that into the game. I kinda didn't really like certain translations kept in, such as the Lulu, but that might simply come down to my own personal preference. I feel like the younger Gen Z side of the fandom would personally eat this up, but it's not for me. After this, you play a few more times to increase your Doki Dokis, and are treated to Yunyun's wonderful forehead as a reward. I honestly don't really know why I like her forehead so much, but I remember like freaking out and posting about it back when I still had Twitter, and then drawing it later on. It's like really cute to me. It's just a really cute forehead. And you don't see it most of the time because it's covered by her bangs, but it's so freaking cute. It is then during this time in the prologue that you gain access to Kitty's room, which you then discover that she does not have the best relationship with her mother or like had the best time in school. But I mean, you get to unlock new songs, so that's good. You can also read the wiki for more information relating to Yunyun and what sort of universe she comes from, as well as unlock the zip file for an auto-playing keyboard in the case that you just generally don't really want to play all those rhythm games over and over again. After playing some more songs and collecting more dokis, you can then exit the room, and eventually you get the option to ask Cutie's mom to come home at the cost of losing 50% of them. Anyways, you then have to increase your Yunyun in order to post about her on social media. This game also thankfully allows you to achieve bad endings without removing all the progress, unlike NSO. Which I'm really happy about because I got a lot of bad ends on accident when trying to get different achievements, and it was really annoying to me to deal with. It also has introduced me to a lot of songs I otherwise would have not known about due to them being released around the time I was a toddler. I'm starting to realize the game is like very grindy, and I've been playing for nearly 5 hours straight, so I think I'm gonna call it quits. Generally speaking, the gameplay is okay. I wish we were able to do like more stuff such as go outside or interact with Cutie or Yunyun on screen, besides like just throwing Yunyun in the trash. I'm glad like some localization errors or whatever you want to call them got sorted out, But I also heard that the game is apparently set in the early 2000s or 2010s. If that's the case, then why in the hell are Cutie and Yunyun saying stuff like lock in and bestie? Like, I don't know about you, but despite my young age back then, in the 2010s, the only place I heard bestie being used was on Disney Channel or on my elementary school playground. It's just like really awkward knowing Cutie has no issue with it, and it makes the I love you part from Yunyun read more as friends being like, no, oh my god, bestie, I love you more, when that's obviously not the case. Back then, I remember seeing people online talking about only buying body pillows of their waifus, as in characters they actually wanted to marry. It's not like now where people are only buying body pillows for the aesthetic and don't even actually like the character. I'm also not gonna lie to you, I thought this game was originally made in English because of how the localization was, until I realized who exactly made it. I think that they had forgotten, on the English side of the localization team, that the audience of the game is not like just going to be teenagers part of #UnyunTwit. Criticism aside, art style and interface for the game is adorable, as well as the animation. I also appreciate the fact that we can unlock little gifs as time goes on, and the detail put into Kitty's room. Both Kitty and Yunyun's designs are really nice looking and elaborate, and there's more consideration put into the gameplay settings than some other rhythm games I played that don't even have a storyline like this one does. I also really like the song selection. Overall, I enjoyed playing the game and hope that this video shows my thoughts on it in a way that's easy to understand. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next.